All righty. Good morning, Tanya. How are you today?
I'm great. How are
Good.
you?
I'm very good. Thank you so much for allowing me to record this portion of the interview. We chatted a little bit last night, and then a little bit more this morning about some of your experience. I see that you've done a few seasons with some tax prep work through H&R Block
Mhm.
in their tax offices. I see that you had some insurance verification experience. We talked a little bit about that assignment, and that assignment had ended because they closed the Palm Coast office and moved it to Daytona. And then we chatted a little bit about the Advent Health, how you were in the pool and couldn't find anything in the Palm Coast area. I know that that's an issue personally. I've got some family members that have worked in that pool.
Yeah, yeah, and I loved it.
hmm
But I just, it was being pulled, different places and
hmm
not close to home.
Sure. And I understand you're looking for something in the Palm Coast area.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay, great. And you're able to start when?
Immediately.
Immediately. Okay, great. So the position that we talked about, I believe with your customer service experience, your experience with the hospital and doing what you were doing there, working with the insurance companies a little bit differently. From this particular position, but you did share with me that you, after we talked about what the job does, that you were on the flip side of the personal injury. And so you actually had someone reach out to you for that. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your job duties at your last job, what you did as the office assistant, and how you feel that that could translate for this position?
With Advent Health.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I mostly did check out when the
Okay.
patients checked out for Advent Health. I worked for several different offices. My last position was with uh, what are they? The bone doctors. Lord have mercy.
Oh, orthopedic?
Yes,
Mhm.
orthopedic surgeons. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. And so, tell me a little bit about your experience with calls. Are you comfortable making outbound calls, comfortable taking inbound calls during your day at work?
Absolutely. And that's what I did as well for Advent Health. I
Okay.
confirmed appointments, I rescheduled appointments, and I'm a very good person as far as, being humble with people and, listening, which is very, very important.
hmm
So I've had a lot of experience in that, even with H&R Block.
Sure, of course.
Mhm.
Having that empathy if someone is not well, of course, with the pain doctor, I'm sure was something that.
Very much so. And
Yes.
yeah, yeah. So,
Okay. Now tell me a little bit about like your sales skills. Do you feel that you possess sales skills? I know that Advent or that H&R Block actually does do a lot of
mhm.
sales based on some other candidates that I've interviewed for positions for that. So this position is not a cold calling clients. It would be mostly warm leads that you would be calling and following up on. So if you think of someone that was in a car accident and they, were injured and maybe they were calling around checking with attorneys to see who they were going to go with, you'd be following up with them,
Mhm.
giving them the information that they need
Mhm.
to make their decision. So hopefully they will come and join
Mhm.
the law firm that I'm representing.
Mhm.
So is that something that you feel comfortable with the proper training, doing those types of sales type calls?
Absolutely. My career was in banking,
Okay.
branch management, compliance, all of that. So, in banking, it's a huge sales environment,
hmm Yeah.
as far as their products and things like that. So
Mhm.
I'm very used to that. And again, you have to listen, to your customer or client and make sure you're doing what's best for them.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Mhm.
How would you handle, a very busy day? Let's say the phone is ringing, your boss is asking you to do something, the emails, going off. How do you prioritize your work day?
Well, I think the first thing you do is the immediate. what you need to do
Mhm.
immediately, and then take it from there. As
Okay.
far as you, yeah, exactly. You just do
Okay.
what you need to do right away, and
Mhm.
then trickle down from that.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah.
And then how do you learn best? Do you like to actually do you like to watch videos? Do you like to have someone sitting with you? What do you feel your best
All of them.
learning? All of them. Great
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah,
Great
I would say
answer.
all of them.
Okay. This firm that I was telling you about, they do have that approach, of course, that you're going to watch some videos to learn, what the scripts are for the calls,
Very
as
good.
well as, learning from someone at the office. And of course, they'll have some written information for you as well. So they have a very good training process for this
That's
person for this
essential
position. Yeah, it sure
to
is
be
because you want to
successful.
set people up for success.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to stop this portion of the interview, but don't go anywhere because we got a few more things to chat about.
All right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.